Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. We are going to start with the name of Allah Almighty, the most merciful, the most beneficial. My name is Masud Hassan. Hope you people are doing well and great the way of learning English greatly, with efficiently and effectively. This is Masud Hassan. You are watching my YouTube channel. Keep subscribe my YouTube channel and hit on the bell icon and like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So today the topic that is the most important and the most powerful technique and the myth that you can use and you can apply and rely on the process that the listening is the only process that you need to become fluent in English. So the listening, let's break down the process in the next steps. So the listening, how to listen. So if you listen more and more as much you can do it, so the process will become more complicated. So if you that's a very much difficult, the memorizing grammar and theories and the watching the memorizing the verbs forms, that's very much difficult, that's very much complicated, and the we sometimes stuck and fumble during practice, so we can't do it. So let me ask a question: how did you learn your native language? For the memorizing our grammar or the notes, for example, absolutely not, obviously not, because the process the native English and the speaker suggested, one of the scientific research and scientific theories, the scientific is the scientific process, the natural process. So somehow I'm fumbling and stuck in the between of the speaking practices, because I have no much and much practices. I'm listening and more as I can is listening as both. So if you much and more listening, the as your grammar, your the sentence structure become the more stable and become more apply on yourself. So in my opinion, in my perspective, I started listening from the last 2 years, from 1.5 years, because listening as much I can listen the native speakers, watching videos, watching songs, and the podcast and the comedian in English, and the watching the also as well as subtitle, because subtitle is very much important, and I can, and sometimes I can't learn the capture the videos, capture the words because more carefully. So in my perspective, I just using the subtitle and using in my own real life expression. I just listening and more, so I can apply in my real life examples. So and so that's the process that your verb, your sentence structure, your grammar, your the all the sentence structure become more and more fluent, so you become fluent in English. So my friends, there's the more important technique, so you can use, you can apply in your real life. So one of the scientific research, the suggested, the recommend people that the process that the comprehensible input process that you can use in your real life expression. You can practice with real life, real people. So you can, as much if you make mistake, that mistake is the part of the life of the learning process. It's a learning process, the mistake. So you can not, don't worry, don't forget that mistake is the part of it. As much as you can grow up and your level, you have become fluent in English, so you might forget your mistakes, your process. So as much as you can do it possible. So if you better listening, as much as you better listening is equal to just a formula that's to become better fluency in English. In my perspective, I just started listening videos, watching the podcast, and when I just using the shadowing technique. That's the most important method, the technique that you can use and apply in your in your, if you using the shadowing technology, they pause the videos and just repeat after repeat native speaker. If you repeat more, and then your brain capture the words, that's the input process, comprehensive input. So in my real life expression, I use them. I walk around the in market, in the on the center, on the path, on the road, because I use them, I memorize, I make and more sentences. And in previous video I talked about the listening, I talked about the speaking, how to become fluent in English. So if you listen more and more, as much you can listen more videos. So in there's the process, there's the how this work, important work in your native language speaker. So the most important the technique in your you can use in your real life expression. You can create an environment that's the useful, that's the meaningful for your own and your method you can apply that in your own perspective. And so you can not realize the theory on the ratification, because if you make ratification most important, you memorize more and more, work hard and study more and more. So it does not work, it does not work anyhow, it does not work in my opinion, in my perspective. Really, I use the listening more. If because it's listening, I'm listening more and more, my grammar, my the sentence structure, my verse form become more comfortable, become more easier. And try to become listening and more. So if you learn the listening more, it easier become to fluent in English. And you can carefully listening more to your brain, you capture the words, so you realize how word pronounce, and you can use in your real life expression. So this is my the video message from myself, because it's very much important. So in my voice volume become down, because you see I don't practice very well, because I'm practicing on daily basis in smart way. So in my gesture, so you I really appreciate see the more people, because I really watch the videos more and more. And so in case, so if you want to become fluent in English, so you listening more and more. Listening is the important technique, that the method you can use, you can analyze, you can very much interpret, you can research more and more. So your brain capture and your brain work, you like a coding, like a very good. So if you want become fluent in English, like American accents, like American English, so you need to become the learn watching in American native speakers, American podcast videos like vlogs, and again comedy shows. There are so many, and watching video movies more. And you can realize, if you frustrated, if you fumble, you can use ChatGPT, you can use the there are so many applications are the most advanced. You can evaluate your English, you can understand more and more. You can try to create an environment that's the most important and useful in your life. So if I can speak little bit somehow, I'm not a native speaker, so somehow I can speak very and well, because I'm a native speaker who are improving on daily basis on real life, and improve and just the write in my own the notebook, my journal. So that's the most important, the notable process. And so if you use theories, that does not work, absolutely does not work, because it's a process that we are fumble, we are stuck, we have don't idea how to memorize, how to just memorize. So there's a boring subject, there's a boring grammar with boring structure, boring the you can write. So if you can listening more and more, you can watching, you can read them, you can become confident, you can use in your real life expression, it become you confident, you can rely on that. So it's my really good message from myself. And so you subscribe my YouTube channel and comment and like my YouTube channel. If you want to become a recommend me a good suggestion, give me in your response in comment section with positive way. So I will be making another video. I am currently working on my speaking, because speaking is the most important, the technique that the if you understand more and more English, the most important critical the things that is the most just you can use you can use in your competitive exams, as if like interviews, for the presentations, for more. So it's my message. So keep doing, keep learning, and stay strong. You can do it whatever you want in your life. You can practice on the listening for the you can listen and you can pause the videos, you can after try what's the video subject, what's the topic, and you can use you can underline, and you can watch the most important topic, the sentence structure in your the journal, in your notebook, so you can analyze more. So it's my good video, it's my message from myself. So I'm just trying to little bit not much more and more. I'm just watching the videos, so I can just repeat. I'm copied them, because the most important native speaker, I'm just not the understand more, because it's the most that the practice is the good process that you can use them. So it's a good process. It's a very well and very known. That's very much famous in the world. Complete so input. That's really does work in yourself. So subscribe my. Stay shining. Stay moving. Keep moving forward yourself. If you learn the words, you can write down, use synonym, use antonym, use version. So it's my good process. Keep watching your videos. Subscribe my channel. Keep take care of yourself. Goodbye. Tata. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.